The Neat Line, Scribbling Through Mother Goose by Pamela Duncan Edwards, illustrated by Diana Kane Bluthenthal. And our dedication page. Once upon a time there was a scribble. The scribble was only a baby. But the scribble practiced and practiced and practiced on as many pieces of paper as it could find. And one day it grew up to be a neat line. Great, said the neat line. Now I can go into a real book. So the neat line wriggled onto the first page. Mother Goose's Nursery Rhymes. A little boy sat under a haystack. Boo-hoo, cried the little boy. What's the matter? Asked the neat line. I'm supposed to look after the sheep and the cows, sobbed the little boy. But I fell asleep. And now look at the mess I'm in. I don't know what to do. Little boy blue, come blow your horn. The sheep's in the meadow and the cow's in the corn. Where is the boy who looks after the sheep? He's under the haystack, fast asleep. Leave it to me, said the neat line, and quick as a flash it drew itself into a horn. Toot toot, went the little boy. The sheep trotted into their pen, and the cows lumbered into the cow pasture. That was so clever of you, said the little boy. He went back to the haystack and fell asleep again. No problem, said the neat line, and it wriggled onto the next page. Bang, crash, rattle. Ouch, cried a voice. That hurt. What's the matter? Asked the neat line. The grass is so slippery, wailed the girl. Jack and I keep rolling down. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Leave it to me, said the neat line, and quick as a flash it drew itself into a pathway leading up the hill. Jack and Jill ran up the pathway and filled their pail with water. Thanks a lot, said Jack when they reached the bottom of the hill. I was so tired of Granny wrapping my bumps in vinegar and brown paper. Glad to help, said the neat line, and it wriggled onto the next page. This is a pretty garden, said the neat line. That's what you think, said a flower. What's the matter? Asked the neat line. Mary's in a bad mood because we didn't admire the cockle shells she planted, said the flower. And she's forgotten to water us, cried another flower. We're so thirsty, we're withering away. Mary, Mary, quite contrary, how does your garden grow? With silver bells and cockle shells and pretty maids all in a row. Leave it to me, said the neat line, and quick as a flash it drew itself into a big cloud. The cloud began to rain on the flowers. You saved us, cried the flowers as they soaked up the water. Don't mention it, said the neat line, and it wriggled onto the next page. Go away, greedy thing, yelled a little girl. Who, me? Asked the neat line. What did I do? I don't mean you, said the little girl. I'm talking to that thief of a spider. Here I come, called the spider. Little Miss Muffet sat on a tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider and sat down beside her, and frightened Miss Muffet away. Leave it to me, said the neat line, and quick as a flash it drew itself into a big bird. Eek! I'm leaving, screamed the spider. It's dangerous around here. Thank you, said the little girl. This is the first time in ages I've been able to finish a meal. All in a day's work, said the neat line, as it wriggled onto the next page. The page was blank. Thank goodness, said the neat line. It's very hard work being a grown-up line. And tiredly, the neat line drew itself into the Man in the Moon. and switched off the light. Good night.